The Breakfast Club, bitches.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Hey, donkey of the day for Thursday, July 22nd goes to the 46th president of the United States of America, Joe Biden. I don't care. I voted for that administration, so I have the right to hold them accountable, okay? I like to move fairly, simply because we watch the media, myself included, critique Trump's every move, rightfully so. Okay, because right is right, wrong is wrong, and we can't keep our politicians honest if we're not honest with our politicians, okay? I'm lying. Politicians will never be honest. It's just not how they are wired, okay? Their job is to sell dreams, period. That's what a politician's life is about, dream selling. And you just have to pick the dream you want to buy, a.k.a. vote your interest. And right now, I'm not interested in nothing either side is selling, and I think it's very important to keep folks aware of what's going on. Now, yesterday, Joe Biden had a presidential town hall with CNN host Don Lemon. Drop on the clues bombs for Don Lemon. Because to Don Lemon's credit, he pressed him to explain why he hasn't called for the filibuster to be abolished. Now, I told you all this last week, but let me reiterate what the filibuster is. Any attempt to block or delay Senate action on a bill or other matter by debating it at length, by offering a bunch of procedural motions and other delaying or obstructive actions. If you got rid of that, then this administration could actually get some things done because the Democrats have a majority. That depends on a tie-breaking vote from Vice President Kamala Harris. If they got rid of the filibuster, they could pass legislation without Republicans. But you got Democrats like Joe Manchin and Kirsten Sinema saying they don't want to get rid of it, which makes no sense if they actually care about what happens to people in this country. But they don't care about people. They care about their own political interests and not the interests of we the people. So Don Lemon, rightfully so, pressed Joe Biden about it last night, and this happened.
Why is protecting the filibuster, is that more important than protecting voting rights?
I want to see the United States Congress, the United States Senate, pass S1 and S4, the John Lewis Act, get them on my desk so I can sign them. But what I want to do is I'm trying to bring the country together. And I don't want the debate to only be about whether or not we have a filibuster or exceptions to the filibuster or going back to the way the filibuster had to be used before.
But isn't that the only way you're going to get it done right now?
No, I don't believe that.
Why protect it?
There's no reason to protect it other than you're going to throw the entire Congress into chaos and nothing will get done.
Can I be the first to say Joe Biden confuses me way more than Donald Trump? I'll tell you why. I didn't expect Donald Trump to know anything about government or politics. So when he would say the things he would say, they are what I would expect the executive producer of Celebrity Apprentice to say. I knew what Trump was. But Joe Biden is a career politician, okay? He was in the Senate for 36 years. He was vice president for 8 years, so he knows a thing or two about politics. So when Don Lemon presses him about getting rid of the filibuster and asked him why is he protecting it, his reply, there's no need to protect it. Okay, so if there's no need to protect it, lean on Manchin and Sinema to vote to get rid of it so you can get some things done like protecting our right to vote. That John Lewis Voting Rights Act, Order for the People's Act, is not getting passed if you don't abolish the filibuster, and you know this because Senate Republicans are going to block more than Giannis in Game 6 in the NBA Finals. Okay, if there's no reason to protect it, President Biden, stop protecting it. Oh, but he did give a reason. He said there's no reason to protect it other than you're going to throw the entire Congress into chaos and nothing will get done. Okay, so let me get this straight. You don't want to abolish the filibuster because you don't want to throw the entire Congress into chaos and nothing will get done. Well, President Biden, if you don't get rid of the filibuster, nothing will get done anyway. Okay? Nothing that the people want. You'll be pleasing those old bigots in the Senate who want to stop black and brown progress, who don't care about poor people of color, you know what I mean, who don't care about poor people of any color, period. And you want to talk about chaos. You care about chaos in Congress more than you care about chaos in the street, because chaos in the street is what's going to happen if you don't keep those promises you made on the campaign trail. What do you think will happen if the filibuster isn't abolished and you don't get any of the things done that you need to do, like, voting rights acts and police reform? You have no idea what chaos looks like, okay? But you're about to find out. All right, you told Don Lemon verbatim there's a lot at stake. The most important one is the right to vote. That's the single most important one. Well, if that's the case, act like it. Okay, also, we live in an era of misinformation. But we can't say that one side peddles in fake news and alternative facts while also dabbling in fake news and alternative facts. Now, last night during the town hall about the vaccine, Joe Biden had to say this.
One last thing that's really important is we're not in a position where we think that any virus, including the Delta virus, which is much more transmissible and more deadly in terms of unvaccinated people, the various shots that people are getting now cover that. You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
That's not true.
If you're vaccinated,
they're trying to spread the right information.
Yeah, if you're vaccinated, you're not going to be hospitalized, you're not going to be in the IC unit, and you're not going to die. I mean, hey, if all that was true, those are great reasons to get the vaccine. But Dr. Leanna Wong came on CNN after that town hall with Don Lemon and President Joe Biden, and she said this. Let's listen.
I was actually disappointed by President Biden's speech tonight, or his answers tonight, because I actually thought that he was answering questions as if it were a month ago. He's not really meeting the realities of what's happening on the ground. I mean, we now have triple the number of infections in the U.S. versus a month ago. We have escalation in cases all over the country because of the Delta variant. And we actually don't know the answers to a lot of questions. He was talking about how if you get the vaccine, you're well protected from having severe disease. That's true. But we actually don't know how well you're protected from mild illness, and whether with the Delta variant, if you're vaccinated, could you still be contagious to other people? We know that the vaccine reduces your likelihood of carrying the virus and the amount of virus that you would carry. But with the Delta variant, a person infected with the Delta variant carries 1,000 times the amount of virus compared to previous variants. And so that's the problem. We don't actually know about this transmission question. And I think that President Biden actually led people astray when he said, if you're vaccinated, you can take off your mask. We don't know that. I think he let go of a really important opportunity tonight. I think he could have said to the audience, you all are protected because everybody here is vaccinated. You're safe if you're vaccinated and everybody around you is vaccinated. But if you are vaccinated and are around people who are unvaccinated, you should be keeping a mask on.
We'll drop on the clues bombs for Dr. Leanna Wong.
I mean, we're not doctors, but we've been hearing on the news that they're telling people even if you're vaccinated to wear a mask.
That you can still get it. They've been saying that for the last.
And the spread and how
the
the percentages has tripled, and we've been seeing all that.
Listen, I respect Dr. Leanna Wong for that. Why? Don't be afraid to speak out and hold your elected officials accountable when they are wrong, regardless if you voted for them or not, regardless of what party you are affiliated with or not. It's the American way. Take advantage of it, because there are other countries where you can't. Cuba. Salute to all the people in Cuba going through it right now. Please give President Joe Biden the biggest hee-haw.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.